So I'm gonna be.
1, 2, 3.
Welcome back to the Light Shelves. I'm Michelle.
I'm Rachel.
So I know you haven't read anything, but I have. I've been a busy little bee. So I'm gonna go only over the ones that I liked. Because I had some 2 stars and some 1.5 stars that were okay, but they were a little shorter, and that's what I wanted at the time. Yeah. But then I got into it, and I'm like, it's too short.
Always, always the problem.
So I actually read the prequel to the book, the podcast that we're doing today. So I read Oblivion by Tate James, which is only 46 pages, so I don't consider that a book.
It's a short story.
It's very, very short story. And then I read Protected by Claire Kent. It was a 4-star one, but it was also post-apocalyptic. Not about zombies, but I really don't know what happened, just the impact happened. But it was nice. It was a nice little, post-apocalyptic romance. And then...
That's your jam.
That is my jam. I've been really into sci-fi lately, and we're reading a sci-fi book next week, so, I'm just in it, okay?
It's gonna be hard sci-fi next week. I'm scared a little bit.
You should be, anyway. I'm 7% in, so, not super far, but... Yes, I was like, I don't know nothing about what he's saying. Mostly about lab equipment, and I'm like, okay, alright. And then I also read one today, which was a choose-your-own-adventure book that I picked up at a comic book shop. Moon Quest by Anson Montgomery. It was a 3-star. It was pretty fun. It was very kiddish, though. The audience for choose-your-own-adventures, which I didn't do a lot of when I was a kid, that I thought was cool at the time, but, I just didn't get into reading those.
Mine were always the Goosebumps ones.
Yeah. So, I wanted to try it. It was pretty fun, but it was very, kiddish. So, which is not a problem. We've been reading random stuff anyway, so it works out.
That's what we do.
That is what we do. I'm telling you what.
Okay. If you're trying to track our reading pattern, it's not happening.
No. My Kindle is showing me some weird stuff, too. Very weird. Anyways. It's okay. It's fine. Do you want to get into the podcast book?
Yes.
Because I don't have anything else.
Okay. Our podcast book was NoFear by Tate James.
Yes.
And she has 7 boyfriends, maybe, possibly.
Yeah, at least 7 male characters. Yes. So, I made
we got cheat sheets.
Yes. So for the people viewing, I literally, printed them out. Sometimes they're really hard to see. But, yes, Tate James, I assume because she's on her, it's from her Instagram. So I assume she had someone create these, art sketches of them. So this came directly from the author and how they're supposed to look.
Not how I pictured them in my head most of the time, but
no,
that's
nope.
That goes out the window.
Yes, it was kind of nice to know that there's art of them, but yeah, most of the time I'm
like, over. This is this person in my head.
Yes, which it's you kind of have to at that point, so it's fine. Okay,
and keeping 7 male lead characters straight in our heads.
Yes, and I want to say we had POVs from most of them, but I know not all of them, because I don't remember August. No, we did.
Yeah.
Because he would talk about Torin, because Torin and August are kind of a couple.
They're friends. I think they might be a couple.
There's more.
We don't know.
There's more. There's definitely more. I think we got one from, I don't know if we get one from Zeeth.
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
Is he? What is he? He's the musician.
Yeah, he's a musician. So, let's meet the characters, because...
Okay.
This is gonna be a rough one. Okay.
So, Ace. He's our team captain. He's the leader.
He's Daddy.
Daddy Ace.
Okay.
He's our RM.
Yeah. Yeah, she connects these all to BTS. Characters, which is fine. It's whatever. It's all good.
And then we have Xavier, which is our little biker boy.
Oh, God. Xavier is... See, I didn't even do these. Xavier's on the end. He's the biker guy with the cherry blossom tattoos.
Bad attitude. He's gonna be our archer.
Yes. Okay. Who next?
Zeth, which is our musician, not magician.
Yeah, musician. Also has tattoos.
Which
Yes.
we like.
Yes.
Torin, who is our artist. Pottery
And-
boy.
Yes. And also Baker?
Yes, he
Yes.
was good at cooking.
Yes.
Minho, our dancer.
Do.
Our ex-K-pop boy.
Can we tell who Rachel Spice is yet? Anyways, yes. Mina Raher.
August, who was our sharpshooter.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I didn't really get a lot of him in the
No.
book.
And then Sky, which is Noah, our main girl character's roommate.
Yes.
And he is also an adrenaline junkie like her.
Yes. They're very similar. They get along really well.
Yay, I did it!
There is a lot. So yes, we have a lot going on. At least one of them has a POV, but it's mostly Noah's
Yes.
POV.
Yeah.
Okay. So other characters that we kind of care about. Miles, which is Noah's brother.
Or Miley, when he's her sister.
Yes, yes. I'm not even gonna mention Richard.
Full name, Prim. He didn't even have a full name in the book, and you're like, this is Richard. He's a dick.
Okay. So, reading the prequel, that was only 46 pages,
Was he full name Richard in the prequel?
his name was Rich,
Okay.
but I'm calling him Richard because he's a dick, even in that one. You could definitely tell that Tate wanted you to dislike him before you got into the book.
Okay.
I think that's kind of, it set that a piece up, because obviously since you didn't read the prequel, in the book you're like, oh yeah, he's kind of slimy. So basically he... Wait. Pause. Do we want to do a short summary before we get more into it? I'm sorry, I'm just I need to talk about
Okay,
this
let's
guy.
do a short summary.
Okay.
And then we can talk about our guys.
Sorry, I got a little ahead of myself. Let's do a short summary of what is NoFear about. Do you have one, or do you want me to...
Go for it.
Okay.
I did the men. The character names, that was bad.
That's true. Okay. So, the novel is about Noah Fairley, who is an anonymous daredevil stunt creator on a streaming app called Clickbait. Following a near-death accident involving her brother and blackmail threats, basically, she's forced to live and masquerade as a boy in this Team Olympus, who is all male content creator house.
Yes.
And they're in a game. I'm not sure what the game's about yet because we haven't really done much, but it's basically other groups competing for who's the best content creator award kind of thing. It really didn't get much into that because Noah didn't give a crap about it. She told them multiple times no.
Yeah.
But then kind of got blackmailed because of her protectiveness of her brother.
And Team Olympus has a wide variety of
Yeah, if you
what
haven't
they've
gathered. Yes. So, apparently to the game, all of the members of the team has to be included in somehow as a team content video kind of thing.
Yeah.
So, that's where we're at. Okay, now let's get back into Richard.
Which is also my brother's name.
I don't hate your brother, so it makes it easier to separate.
Yeah.
So Richard, okay, in the prequel, it really doesn't give a lot of character insight to a lot of the guys. It really only has Ace and Zenith in it, and then Xavier is only mentioned. And we know from the beginning of NoFear that Noah kind of has a thing for Xavier.
Yeah, and he's
a girl crush, teen girl crush.
I mean, to be fair,
Yes.
he is the biker boy.
To be fair, I would probably go for him too. So I can't say I don't get the attraction, but so in the prequel, It actually takes place 2 years before NoFear. And even before you get into it, she says the events of the story take 2 years prior to the start of this book, and that Noah doesn't remember anything from that party.
Oh, I know which party. The Z party.
Yes.
I knew it was her. I was like, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, I know this is her.
So, this is where we kind of get Richard as being, even back then, 2 years before, like, she got really, really famous. So all her content, she doesn't show her face, and she's kind of an adrenaline junkie, and so is her brother. And so they go, do stunts together, and Miles is the cameraman. And so Miles and Richard are best friends. Okay. Richard is kind of a player.
Okay.
Already suspected of cheating on the prequel. So you already kind of don't like him.
We didn't like him from the beginning.
No, we didn't. And he kind of pressures her into having sex. Like, and he's also drunk. Like, you automatically don't like him. So they actually technically broke up at that party.
Yeah.
Okay. And she kind of had sex with Heath. Because she, he was like, oh, you're too pretty. And, like, that was the only insight we got. And they did have sex. And, some things happened. But then Ace kind of shows up, and something about Miles and Ace have turf. Like, we don't know yet. We don't know why. And it's also mentioned in NoFear, just that they don't like each other, but we don't know why. And so he basically tells her, like, don't think that you're a thing now with Zeeth. And she's like, oh, I didn't. But Zeeth kind of makes her feel like used product of like how he just kind of leaves. And since they're all kind of famous, you kind of get that he probably does that a lot,
Yeah.
And so we already don't like I'm like but it's fine. So then she gets into a car accident and then kind of loses her memory.
This is the drowning incident.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which kind of ties back into that. Yes.
Which I am mad at this cliffhanger. We'll get to it.
Yes, I understand completely what you're feeling. But yes. So yeah,
because my bias is Ace.
And Ace is kind of a dick to her in the prequel. Which she doesn't remember anyways. But yeah, so she kind of feels used by Zeeth. Is kind of heartbroken, not really over Richard. Miles was nowhere to be found, so she leaves this party in a taxi and somehow ends up in a river. And she actually drowned and died for 2 or 3 minutes, I'm not sure. And so yeah, that's the drowning incident. That's kind of where it ties back into, now we're 2 years later and NoFear starts.
Yes. And it starts out with a bang, because she's in the hospital because her brother fell off of the building.
Yes. And I felt so bad, because I was like, oh my god, like, because they were really close in the prequel. And so I was like, oh, we like Miles. Miles, oh no.
I mean, to be fair, just reading this book, I'm okay with Miles. Even though I can see where his concern is with her being in the house and him not wanting her in the house.
Because of whatever was with Ace?
Yes.
I need to know. I need to...
We're gonna get bubbles. We're getting bubbles in August.
I'm so upset. I need it now.
This is why I didn't want to read this.
You chose this book, Rachel. You made me go through this. With Madison Kate, they were all out. I didn't have to worry. I was like, bam, bam, bam. Oh, it's 4th book already.
Listen, Madison Kate almost killed me in that 3rd book.
Anyway, sorry. We're a little heated at the moment. As true fashion, at least every Tate James book I've read ends in a cliffhanger, which hasn't been an issue because they've been out. This one's her new series, and the next one's not out yet, and I'm like very jonesing for the next.
Yeah.
So, anyways. I don't know where we're going with that.
Okay, tangent about cliffhangers.
Yes. Okay, other characters that are kind of important. Jared, Noah's manager, who is, I want to say he's in it to help them. Like, I didn't get, like, misintent from him. And, of course, Lit, who is the team's manager, mostly Ace's manager, though.
Yeah.
Correct? We don't like him.
No,
he kind of blackmailed, so that ties into the reason why Noah's there. They know that Noah is a girl, or at least Whit does. The team does not. Let me preface that.
Right now.
Yes, the team does not know.
Which you knew it was gonna...
Yes.
This is a whole Mulan situation.
yeah, pretty much. So Lit knows that Noah's a girl, and doesn't care because Noah's never been unmasked on her platform, and so like the whole unmasking, like clickbaits for follows and stuff. Sorry, I didn't know how to word that. So none of the team knows. Besides Sky.
To be fair, it was not an accident that he found out, but it was an accident.
Yes. He was eavesdropping on the conversation, and he kept it quiet
but
to himself.
He didn't tell Ace. He could have easily told Ace.
Yes. So 2 weeks that he knows that Noah's a girl, that Noah doesn't know that he knows.
Yeah.
But they kind of kicked it off even before he found out, because Noah kind of was like, oh, well, he just kind of took over my following. Like, he's copycatting me.
Yeah.
And so there was going to be an issue, and then they kind of talked about it like, oh, that's cool. Oh, you use this? Oh, I do this. And of course, they're friends now.
They worked it out, yeah. He's the only one that I don't get, like, a romantic thing with. Like, all the rest of them, she's like, oh, these guys are kind of hot. And then he's like, oh, he's just a friend.
I disagree. Only because...
So I know they're going to end up romantically linked.
Yes. You can already kind of see the protectiveness. And, like...
But all of them are protective.
Yes. And they don't know why. But Sky knows why.
Yeah.
And I think he's just trying to, like, make her feel comfortable. That's, like, his main thing at the moment.
Yeah.
Is, like, he wants to make sure she doesn't feel...
Well, that's why Minho was my bias from the beginning. Because...
Okay, tell me why.
Because as soon as she comes in, like, he makes her feel welcome.
Yeah.
Like, and he makes her feel like everything's okay. Like, even on the live, you're like, stop freaking out. You're gonna be good.
Yeah.
That's why I like him. Not because he's just K-pop.
Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. No, I get where you're coming from, but what got me on him, okay, so I didn't have a bias yet. Because I felt like we really didn't get a lot of the characters. Like, I know Xavier is going to be the one I don't really like, but it's not really his fault. Another thing about Richard, this is going to tie into Xavier, is Richard kind of made Noah into a porn star without her knowledge. Because he calls her Peaches, and the porn star's name is Peaches. Yeah. And so she had no idea that he was using her as content, because he couldn't cut it making his own dang content.
Anyway.
Yes. So basically she NDA'd him into legal as shit, into not saying anything about her.
Uh-huh.
And so, why does Noah not like Xavier? Well, because Xavier likes to give his rocks off to Peaches.
And he doesn't know where Peaches went because all of her content got taken down.
Because of legal reasons.
Yes. But to be fair, he doesn't know that it's her. He also doesn't know that it was, like, for revenge.
Yeah.
So, like, you can't fault him at that, but you can also fault him for kind of being a dick to her.
Yeah. But to be fair, like, I felt like right before that, they were getting on a level of, like, she was, like, not blushing at everything he said.
Yeah.
And so I think they were becoming friends, and then she found out about his bias. It was just
not the right use of bias, but okay.
I know, I just wanted to tie in. So I know, but it was so good right there. Anyways, but yeah, he doesn't understand because he's just like, oh, it's someone that, you know, did it for money. Well, technically, she didn't do it for money.
No.
Her ex-boyfriend, did it for money. Yeah. Which is why we don't like him. Which is coming to I thought, and I bet this is coming down later, I honestly thought that the stalker, or the person that's saying, I know your secrets, was Richard. Like, 100%.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be Richard too, but then also, like, you get that weird fan interaction at the meetup, where they're signing photo cards. Tate James is very K-pop influenced in this book.
Yes, yeah, you can definitely see it. And especially, like, you said her playlist was a lot of Stray Kids.
Yes.
So, we know her bias. Anyways.
Tate James, who is your bias? Is it Felix? Because he looks like he's from Final Fantasy. He's the only one I know by name.
Oh. I was like, I don't know any of these guys.
He's also the blonde one, but which apparently is not an issue for me.
Anyways. Sorry, we're having too much fun. Okay. Yes. So I don't know what we're talking about. We're talking about Xavier, but like
how it's not his fault that she hates him. Yeah.
It's not. It's not his fault, and she can't let that go. That's her own hang-up, honestly. Like, I kind of feel bad for him at this point, because, like, he's trying. He's like, I don't know why I don't know why he hates me, but, you know, we know why.
And then they start bickering, which...
We simplify, like, you know, I'm sorry. Anyways, yes. Okay, how did you like where Noah got her fame?
Where she's Dora Sparkle, and she's like a dance mom, pretty much.
Yeah, I almost picture her as JoJo Siwa. Like, that's how she got famous.
Yeah.
And that's why she does a lot of her, like, stuff anonymously.
Yeah.
She doesn't really like the spotlight. Of course. So who's your favorite guy? We're gonna get into this.
Minho and Ace. I have two. I'm bad at not being able to pick one person.
Okay. So I'm gonna rebut to this. I like Ace in NoFear. I think Oblivion kind of ruined that for me because he was such a dick to her. Like, at the party. Like, he was just like a butthole. But like, I did kind of like their first interaction where he's like, yeah, okay, we got you. And I'm like, okay, so he's not a bad guy, but he hates her because of whatever happened with her brother. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, it's the same situation with Xavier, so like, can I really be mad? Yeah. Like, I gotta bring it back. So like, I do like Ace, but my favorite is Sky and Mino.
Okay.
Because I couldn't pick either. Because Mino got me, okay? I was like, okay, I'm not gonna do the K-pop because Rachel's gonna love the K-pop, okay? That's my brain was like, immediately. And so, I was like, okay. But he got me when he was like, I don't care that you're a guy. I just want you. And I'm like, heart melted.
Yeah. Like, listen.
Heart melted, okay?
Full on smile at that point. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, no, that got
like,
me.
I already liked you because you were the one that was, like, taking care of her, making sure, noticing that she had, like, a back brace on.
Yeah. Which was just a binding for her, you know, yeah.
And, like, he noticed those things. And it's like, okay.
Yeah. I totally understand, but once he said that, and she's like, I think in the contract, the men are okay to know, but if it gets out in public, that's when the contract or the blackmail kind of like is said and done, and she's taken off the team, and he outs her to the legal repercussions of the stunt that got blackmailed in the first place. I'm not going to get much into that because it matters, but not really. She
did a lot of breaking and entering.
Yes, and which I feel like would be liable in the company because she did send the video about like how they got in and say, hey, you should probably fix this before we upload the video, and they didn't. So I kind of feel like it's mostly on the company.
Yeah, but they weren't supposed to be in there anyways.
That's true. And so the company was actually owned by Ace's father, I think. Yeah. It's one of those fuzzy on the details. Which will probably come out later, like in the series. But yeah, yes. I really liked Sky because he was like, oh, you're a girl. Like, I'll try to make it as comfortable for you. And then he is just, like, her best friend and confident.
Yeah.
And, like, yes, it's not romantic as of right yet, but...
None of them are romantic yet, except for Minho.
Yes. Yeah. Well, maybe, yeah. I think Torin
has been drawing her.
Yes.
Like no other.
Muse. But yes, there was no spice in this book whatsoever. Besides...
I mean, there was a scene. A solo scene that she walks in on.
Yes. Which, that's not spice. That's not too bad. I didn't even... Anyways. There was
mention of spice, but
yes,
no, like...
No actual...
them together. Because this whole book, they think she's a guy.
Yes, besides Sky. Which we already talked about. Yeah. But Mino and Sky, yep, got me. And then Zeeth recognizes her from somewhere.
Yeah.
He's technically already romantic. Well, it's not romantic. It would just be a hookup at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, he's obsessed with her, but he doesn't know where she went.
Yeah. Cinderella. Anyways. But yeah, and then I already talked about the stalker, which I thought was going to be Richard, but I think it's coming later. Like, there has to be something.
Yeah, he's coming back.
And then before we get into, like, the ending part of the book, I wanted to bring up, I kind of liked the author Tate, her insight to what famous people deal with. Mm-hmm. And how, I
told you she drew a lot from the K-pop stuff.
Yes, and, like, the ships and very, online misconceptions and how, like, people linger on things that don't really matter, or, like, glances, touches, stuff like that, and then draw their own conclusions. I kind of liked, because we see it in social media, but it's not talked about.
Yeah.
And so it was kind of interesting for her to kind of bring that in as, you have 8 members that are very highly publicized through their own content, through brands, deals, whatever. So it was kind of nice to see, like, not really the dark side of it, but the ugly reality of being popular and people drawing conclusions in the weird ways. So I kind of did like how she kind of brought that in, just because obviously as a author that's really blown up recently, and she has her own, like, social media content, like, she probably sees the negative comments and all that. So it was kind of interesting for her to bring it into her book to kind of highlight that.
Yeah.
I kind of liked that. Okay.
I will say, the whole relationship thing, where they can't have a relationship because they gotta be available for their fans, is directly from K-pop.
Yeah.
Because it's a huge deal if anybody from K-pop is linked to another K-pop star. Like,
But I don't get it. I get it, but I don't get it. Like, I understand for, publicity reasons, the availability piece. It's just...
Because they want to portray, like, that
anyone can...
Their fans are...
Their loves.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, okay, since I have no foot in this race, how do you feel about that? Like, would you be okay with Jimin having a girlfriend?
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay.
I mean...
I know. It's hard to not... Because you're not, like, a very, very diehard fan. Like, you're not like, I'm gonna get, like, every merch. But you are a fan, so it's kind of interesting the level of craziness of the fans.
Yeah.
Which is, it's fine. I mean, this is why I like fictional characters, because they can't cheat on me. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just joking. Because I don't really care. Like, if...
Like, it
doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Like, I get it, but I also don't get it.
Live your life.
Yes. Yeah, 100%.
Y'all are pretty, but that... I probably am never going to meet you.
Yeah. And that's okay. I mean, it's okay to have, like, fantasies, but, like, yeah, I don't really, like, and I feel like Korea's really big on that. Like, they are very particular about their public image.
Yes.
Which is fine.
Which is why what Minho did would have got him kicked out of the whole ass country. Like,
dumb.
Not kicked out of the group.
Yeah.
Like, he's kicked out of Korea.
Yes. Yeah. And to us here in America, we're just like, okay,
whatever.
Alright, cool, man. You had sex with someone. Sweet.
On camera.
Woohoo! Like, his fans probably will love that, but yeah, no. So it is kind of interesting to see even different levels of stardom or popularity in other countries versus ours, because I feel like America is very, very loose.
Yeah.
Really the only scandal that can get you in trouble, and it's not really a scandal anymore. Anyways, we're not gonna get into that because I don't want to get into it. Yeah. So,
but yeah, Korea is very, like, K-pop is very strict about dating.
I mean, even K-dramas, like, they are very, like, I feel like that's how actors should be. Like, especially, like, the women, in, like, K-pop dramas and all that stuff, like, they are very, like, everything is proper, you know, like, that's kind of how it should be, especially if you're gonna be on camera, like, I don't want to see your hoochie. Like, I'm sorry. But, like, I like that piece. I find that interesting, but which is probably why I'm hooked on it right now. I was kidding.
Well, I'm hooked to BTS right now, so
which is fine.
You can take all the BTS content and stick it right into my veins.
I mean, haven't you already done that since you haven't read anything besides any of the podcast books? Your numbers will be shit this year.
I know. And you know what's sad?
You're okay with that?
No. Like, I was finishing this, and I had, like, a certain amount of time to finish this today. Okay?
You waited to the last minute to do this?
Yeah, always.
I'm trying to be better. I'm starting the next book, like, today.
So, anyways.
Yes. Sorry.
There's this app called Weavers, and it's for K-pop, where they have all their lives and all that, okay?
Is it, like, their social media platform, kind of?
Yes.
Okay. Another social media platform.
So, anyways,
yes,
while I was reading this, I get a notification from Weavers, and freaking one of BTS is live. I'm like, why? Why right now?
Are they not allowed to be?
No, they can, but not when I'm supposed to be doing other things.
Well, luckily this one wasn't a huge read. Now, if you do that for the next book, you might have some issues because
I didn't stop reading this. To
be
fair,
I got this.
To be fair, I didn't stop reading this.
You just multitask.
I'm gonna watch the live later.
I'm very proud of you. Kind of disappointed, but very proud. Wait, depends on who was live.
It was V.
Oh.
But I don't know if any of the other members were with him. Because sometimes they do lives together.
Not a true fan over here.
Listen, I woke up to Prince Jimin this morning.
Yes, we've been exchanging things.
My freaking algorithm, the first search page was all Jimin.
Are you complaining? Because it sounds like you're complaining.
I'm not complaining.
Like
it was all Jimin except for Suga. He had one of them.
Only one.
That's because he's my bias wrecker.
Gosh. Okay. Was there anything else you wanted to talk about the book before we get into the cliffhanger and...
Or we can stop talking about BTS.
I have nothing to contribute, Rachel. I'm sorry. I know nothing. I don't even know half their names. I know Jimin. That's all I got. And me, because that's easy to remember. And Sugar. Okay, I know more than I thought. Dang it. That's all I got. Okay. That's all I got. We're trying to talk about these guys here.
Do you at least know who the leader is of BTS?
Is it me?
No.
Okay then. I told you Nope.
He's my other bias. Remember?
I can't keep up.
It's Jimin and RM.
Well, you like Jimin, RM, you like Sugar. I'm sure you like El.
Those are the three main ones.
Okay, cool. I was like, I don't know any other ones. She said, I was trying to pull from my brain memory here. Okay. Do we want to get back to NoFear?
Yes.
Okay. Cliffhanger. Because all her freaking books end in a cliffhanger. Sorry, I don't know why I'm yelling. Very upset.
Heated discussion.
Very heated discussion about cliffhangers because she does this to us every time and we should have expected. But I was not expecting it. Okay, I was expecting to have her cover blown, like, into book 2, into start of book 3. Like, I was not expecting that.
I was expecting it at the middle of the book. I was like, they're all going to find out in the middle of the book, and then it's going to be, like, them mad at her for...
Yeah, no. I didn't think that just because, based on her other historical series, there's 4 books, so I'm like, there has to be something here, right? Like...
Yeah.
But, yes. So at the end of the book, the stalker ends up killing another member of a different team. And everyone's kind of, like, shook up about it.
I thought that was a different...
It was a different team.
I know it was a different team, but I thought it was a different person that killed that girl.
No. Well...
I think it was.
I thought it was kind of the same.
Because our crazy fan, at the end, is obsessed with Ace.
Oh... I missed that because I thought they were connected.
Like, to the point where he looks like Ace.
Yeah. Okay, well, some stalker killed a girl on her live stream. I thought they were connected, but...
They might end up being connected.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I have to read the end of the book because I think it kind of does like a... No, it doesn't. Never mind. I don't know. I thought they were connected. So, a stalker that really likes Ace... You know, Daddy Ace here.
Daddy Ace, our leader.
Our leader of the group, is trying to protect Ace because he knows that Noah is Peaches. So he sets up a live stream on Noah's phone and basically says, I'm going to kill Ace if you don't say, you know, what your secret is. And she's like, you like Ace. What do you mean you're going to kill him? Well, you're betraying him. You know, whatever. Fucking crazy reason.
Yeah.
Crazy reason. And so she's like, yeah, no, I don't have a secret. You know, obviously she's trying. But she ends up saying that, you know, she is Peaches. Is her name's Noah. Nora, whatever.
Yeah.
And
Nora Sparkles.
No, I even wrote, I was like, where the heck did Sparkles come in? But yeah, they changed her name to make it more, you know, whatever, when she was a kid. And so her actual real last name is Fairley. And so, basically, she's like, yeah, Mensa on live stream. And she's like, okay, well, you better go. Like, leave.
The cops are coming.
The cops are coming. And so he decides to push Ace in the pool. And Noah's like, yeah, let me break out of these zip ties that you could have done all this time. And jump into the pool and save Ace.
And then it ends.
And she's like, it ends on like, man, this was a bad mistake. Because she's afraid of water.
And Ace is in the water.
Why?
This is book 3 of Madison Kate all over again. Except for I'm not as attached.
Oh, you'll get there. I don't know if... See, this is my problem. Do I read Bubbles when it comes out? Like... Or do I wait because I know it's going to be another cliffhanger and can my heart handle this?
I don't know.
I don't know either, but it's fine.
But I'm just going to assume that Ace is going to be okay. Because... He
has to be, right?
Listen. Xavier's supposed to be in the house. Because he said him and Xavier came back. Ace did.
No.
Yes.
I missed that.
So, he's in the house.
So he's going to save them both.
Yeah.
But Ace's face when she's like, yeah, I'm a girl in Peaches and all this other shit. Like, his face, like, that pure betrayal. And I'm like, But it was your manager that blackmailed her into doing this.
Yes.
Like, okay. Now that I got into the cliffhanger, I'm mad now again.
And you don't know how the other boys are gonna take this because they were all doing an underwear photo shoot.
Mino doesn't care if that was a
girl, boy, whatever.
You know? So we already know that it's okay with Sky and Mino. See, my favorite guys, doesn't matter. I'm just saying it like it is.
Listen, one of my favorite guys might drown.
Oh, he can't drown. He's the man. He's like the leader. But she could go into brain deprivation stuff. Like, no, she wouldn't do that. Would she?
Don't start.
She
with
wouldn't do that.
Right? My heart can't take that. My heart couldn't take freaking the end of book 3.
We don't want to talk about
of Madison Kate. And then,
but did you read that when it came out?
No.
So they were all out, right?
Yes. And still, I freaked out. And also, there's another 2 or 3 chapters before he's even appears in the 4th book.
That is true. Like, I'm like, I don't care about this. Give me him.
And I'm like, wait a minute. I need
some closure or some information. Yeah. She knows how to worm her way in our heart and then just rip it out on the last chapter. The last page, really.
Yes.
Yeah.
That it's almost as bad as I Never Miss.
Stop it. I'm not rereading Madison Kate before we go meet her. I'm not doing it.
We all know we love Steele.
Yes. That is our...
Steele is our Madison Kate bias.
Yes. But you like Archer too, though, don't you? I could literally leave him.
I am through and through a Steele girl.
Yes. I am too. Which is funny why we at least had one in common. There's 7 guys to choose from, and we picked the same ones. At least one of the same ones. Have some variation.
Listen, I have a type, apparently.
Well, I really thought I was gonna like Zeeth and Xavier, because those look like my type. But like...
Listen.
Xavier's kind of a butt right now, and it's not his fault. But like, Sky and Mino, like... Just saying. Just putting that out there. I'm sorry, okay? Not really. No, I'm not really sorry about it. Okay. Anything else we want to talk about?
The boys.
with the boys and Noah.
Why is it always my favorite that's in danger? Tate James, why? Why?
That's a very good question for you to ask her when we get later, see? Probably because you pick...
Neither... Okay, listen.
I'm trying
Steele and Ace don't really have anything in common.
They're badasses?
Yeah, besides they're badasses.
But, I mean...
Steele is more...
Yeah. You're on the same length about Steele, okay? Now, Ace, I kind of...
Ace could very well be our Archer of this episode, but I think it's...
You think well...
I think it's Xavier. I think Xavier's our Archer.
I don't know. I feel like Ace is gonna be. Because he has a mean streak. Well... He holds grudges. Xavier. Yeah, but now Xavier's gonna find out why Noah doesn't like him.
True.
But
I still like Ace.
That's okay. I do like his hair. I do, yeah.
His hair. Like this cartoon character's hair.
Yeah. I mean, his hair is nice. I mean, it's white and it's pretty. But also, yes, they're all pretty to look at, though. Really.
Yeah.
But I do kind of feel bad that I feel like I didn't get a lot of the other characters. Like, we got snippets of them.
Well, there's 7 of them, so it's hard to, like...
Yeah. And it was, like, kind of a shorter book.
Yeah.
But it was also the intro book.
Mm-hmm. So we're gonna get more of this.
Yeah.
She definitely has 7 boyfriends.
Yes. Yeah. I'm not sure how Sky's fitting in there.
I started reading this and she goes, "There's 7 of them." I'm like, "Wait a minute."
I know.
7 of them?
Yeah. I've seen this post. I've seen this post with all of them, and I'm like, "Oh, cool!" Like I didn't put 2 and 2 together until you were like, "Yeah, there's 7." I'm
There's
like,
7 of them.
excuse me. I don't know if I can remember 7 names.
I don't know if I can remember 7 main male guys with and their characteristics. Like,
yeah, this is gonna be rough. Like, because we really didn't get a lot of Zenith Torin in August. I feel like we didn't really get a lot of those, or a lot of like information on them, because Zenith is a musician.
yes,
Like,
he was my sugar character.
Done with you. I think we really didn't get a lot about August and his sharpshooting, like what the importance of that, you know what I mean? Like, I get there's a thing, you know, social media for it, and he's almost just like, I just lost his name. And the Avengers, Hawkeye. So that's who I'm tying him to. Like, he can hit anything.
You can tie him to random people.
Yes! Based on, like, his trait. And you only see that once, so I'm like, okay.
That's what I did with them in BTS.
And I really wish I would have let...
I was like, wait a minute. This is how I keep this person straight.
Yeah, no.
Because his characteristics most line up with this member of BTS.
I feel like I wish we would have got more on the tightrope scene.
Yeah.
Because it just felt like we were really only focused about Noah, and Noah was the only one that didn't have, like, a net or a safety attachment. I don't know what they're called. She was the only one that didn't, because, you know, she read the comments, and the comments were like, oh, it's not, you know, it's fake. It's all green screen. So she had to prove herself. Like, but I wanted more, because I felt like that could have been a really good opportunity for Tate to be like, okay, more of their aspects of their social media content into this.
Yeah.
And not just, this is Noah's thing 100% kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think we'll get more.
I know.
When it goes on, when we get bubbles.
Yeah. I don't know how it's gonna work, and I don't want them to hate her.
Yeah.
Anyways.
I don't know how... I don't think they're gonna hate her. I think it's all gonna come together in their heads and be like...
Ace is definitely gonna hold a
yeah.
grudge. He's gonna be the new Xavier.
My sweet baby Ace is betrayed at this point.
But we know he has a very sweet side. So that's...
Yes.
Archer did not have a sweet side
whatsoever.
Yeah.
I think our Archer is our Xavier. Honestly, I do.
I guess we're just gonna have to read more. I'm so upset that it's a cliffhanger. Like, I was just like, I finished it, I was like, no!
Yeah. I gotta link all these 7 guys to other characters.
I just print these out and I'm gonna keep these. And that's what I'm gonna refer back to.
It's gonna be your own little photo cards.
I might need them. Or I guess I could just go at your post and go through.
Yeah.
But,
Did I send you this post?
I don't know.
I send you a lot of things.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I sent it to you. I was like, no. I was like, no, she can't count. And then I'm like, oh no.
I can count.
I know.
Most of the time.
I know. That's why I went back, because I know she posted character art, and I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna go back to the character. I'm like, oh god, she's right. Had you been freak out, but it worked out. It's fine.
Listen, 7 is a very significant number for me.
Yes, especially since
it all comes back to the number 7.
Why?
It just does.
I was like,
just been what's been happening in my life.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. I was like, I said, we've talked about this, and 5 was our max. Like,
Yeah.
I know we had that conversation, and you're like 7. I'm like, I missed something. I'm dumb.
Listen, as far as reverse harems, why choose? 7 is too many.
If it's a why choose, 7 isn't all that bad. Now, if it's a harem, then yes.
It's too many.
Too many. Or at least in my opinion, it's too many. Just because you only have so many holes. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
It's too many.
But
it's too
in
many.
a why choose, like, they have partners amongst everyone. So, like...
Yeah, but keeping each of their relationships straight. It's just too much.
I mean, you don't have to. They're all somehow involved, so it's in one big relationship. Problem solved.
Yeah, that's fine. But I still want to know the characteristics of each of my characters.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. Yeah, which I think we're going to get into. This was more like an introduction, and we're really trying to get to know Noah, but I honestly did not think she was going to out her book 1. Like, I did not think that.
I thought it was happening middle of the book. It's like she's...
No, because I mean, I felt like they had to be lead up, but then also knowing that most of her book series are 4, at least.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think that she would deviate from that trend, but I don't know that for sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
So... maybe she might make 7.
Let's hope not.
Yeah, my heart can't take that. You're right.
My
heart.
Listen.
Yes.
I might have to pause on this series. Like, take a pause. Because these cliffhangers, I can't take it. I can't take when my characters are in danger. I cannot. Especially my biases.
I mean... Noah's probably, like, I mean, she's in danger, too.
Yeah, I know. She jumped into the water to save Ace. Who...
She didn't think that through, but, like, you got to commend her that she was winning for it.
Xavier's gonna save him. That's what's happening. Because the whole time they were searching around the house in the dark, I was like, where is he? Because he's supposed to be at the house, too.
No, he was visiting his girlfriend. No, wait,
no. That's Z.
Yeah. I think it was him.
It might have been Z.
Yeah.
I think he was...
Yes. And they've been on the Rockies.
Uh-huh.
The rocks. Because of Noah, because he's catching feelings, kind of.
Because he subconsciously knows that it's her.
Yeah. 100%. So, my hope for the second book is that she overcomes her fear of water, to save him. But that's probably not going to happen.
But also, all the boys are going to see them go live. Like, her go live.
Yeah.
They saw that all.
Yeah.
So they're all going...
Well, maybe not if they're in a photo shoot.
Listen.
I'm just saying. I don't know.
Listen. Ace and Z left. Okay? They left because there was not enough time for all of them to do their individuals.
Yes. And they were going to go tomorrow.
And with the way these boys are instantly on everything.
Yeah. They got on Noah for not having a burner account.
They know. They know as soon as she went live, they probably got a notification. They said, oh, why is she live?
Okay, well, Zeke would be the only other one then. Because he wouldn't be in the middle of the photo shoot, so he...
But also, listen, Xavier...
Okay, yes.
Is our biker boy. So he can hop on his bike and just go.
It would...
And he's best friends with Ace.
You know what would be funny? Is that they all left a photo shoot. They were just all in underwear. Oh, just saying. Just put that out there. Give you a picture of what to come. Anyways, we can speculate second book all day.
But we're not getting it until August. Our physical copies. I think it already comes out before then.
I don't know for sure, to be honest with you.
We're getting a physical copy in August.
Yes. It's gonna be signed. I'm very excited. So happy. Gonna ask her why. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna look her straight in the face and I go, why do you do that to Steele?
Why?
It hurt my whole entire heart.
Yes.
I still haven't got over that. I still, to this day, I make other people read it so they can go through my trauma.
Yeah, thanks. Because, Steel is my favorite. Just put that out there. Do we want to get into the rating of this book? I'm done. I'm beyond mad now. I hope you're happy.
Xavier's gonna save him. That's what's happening. Because he's gonna hop on his bike. Maybe in underwear.
Do we want...
Maybe just in underwear.
Do we want to make bets here? What are we wagering? Because if we're gonna go with that, I'm gonna pick me. Yeah, me now. Yeah.
He's gonna save him?
Yeah! Because he would be like, I'm out!
Here's the thing.
They're all gonna go,
yes, all of them are gonna go. But
yeah,
Sky doesn't have a license, first of all.
That's true. Yeah, he'd have to piggyback on his bike. Or, Xavier's bike.
So, Mino has a license, as far as we know.
Yeah, as per se, I think we only know about this.
That doesn't take into account traffic.
In LA.
Yeah. Xavier is on a bike.
That's true. But, oh yeah, because Zenith's, girlfriend's house is, 30 minutes away, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
I think they said something about that.
And he definitely wouldn't be paying attention to the live if he's breaking up with his girlfriend.
Yes. I agree with your so
that
statement.
eliminates
Okay.
Sky and Z.
Okay, yes. Yes.
The rest of them would have to hop into some kind of vehicle to get there. Except for...
Xavier.
Yes.
I guess we'll find out in
Just
couples.
saying.
I don't know. I don't know.
And that's going to be his redemption arc, probably.
And then he switched to places with Ace then, because Ace is still gonna hold a grudge. But he better not hold it for too long, because she was literally bullied into that, and she made it very clear day one that she was being bullied into this and she didn't want this. And I think that's why Ace was kind of easing her into it.
Yeah.
But Ace would have known, right?
I don't think Ace knows. I don't think his manager told him.
But he knows that she's being blackmailed.
I don't think so.
She's mentioned it to him, though.
Well, she's vaguely said that she doesn't want to be there.
Yeah,
but
through blackmail. I'm saying, if he's the owner of the team, shouldn't he know?
He's not the owner of the team. He's the leader of the team.
He is the leader of the team. You're right. Yes. Correct me if I'm wrong.
He's the leader.
Rachel's excuse me, ma'am, but that's just not true. I just need the book to be out, okay? I need to read it, and I will probably read it in a day. Maybe.
And then it'll be another cliffhanger. And then we're in this whole situation again.
And then I'll tell you, Rachel, don't do it! And you'll be like, I'm already 50% in. And then we hate ourselves until the next one comes out.
I needed to know what happened with my boy.
He survived? I can tell you that already right now. Anyways.
Unless she's just killing off guys because there's too many of them. She better not. She better not.
I thought about it. I was well, that could kind of work. But I'm wait.
Yeah.
It's not, well, I don't know. I've not read, you've read Hades, haven't you?
I've read one of Hades.
Okay. I don't know. I've not read a lot of, she can't do that. Moving on. She can't do that.
She can't.
Alright.
Ace can't be the OP. Or I'm quitting the series. That's how I felt about Steel. I was he cannot. No. If he dies, I'm done.
Yes. That's why I literally hopped book to book to book.
Yeah, I told you that. I was have him queued up, because you need it.
I did. I did. With this one, you do need it. You do need it. I'm just saying. I need the next book. I needed it in my life. Okay. Anything else you want to talk about?
This has been the podcast of tangents. Sorry.
It was good. It was book-related tangents. Kind of.
Except for the whole tangent on BTS, but that's fine.
You linked it back to the book, to the characters.
I did. Yeah.
I got you. I got you covered, girl. Okay, so, since it's the last book of the month, we need to go over our ratings for NoFear, and then which one are our favorites out of the whole month. What month are we in? June. That's where I'm at. I even wrote it down. Anyways, what was your rating for NoFear?
I'm gonna give it a 4.
Okay. Okay.
Because Ace is in danger. And it's... I need more from each of the guys.
No, I totally get that. I totally understand that piece. Well, I rated this one a 5.
Okay.
I agree with you that it needed more character development with the other characters. They were, I would say, fan favorites. That's why they did a little bit more. But it was a fun read. I really like when, like, the character has to hide. It's like, you know, her, you know, something about her. I kind of like that piece. And overall, it was, like, a fun time, and you don't have to have spice.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of a...
enjoy Tate James books because they're just fun. They're a fun time.
Yeah. Yeah. It was, like, a fun read. I didn't have to worry about remembering all the characters because, you know, she wasn't romantically involved yet with the characters.
But she's gonna be.
Yes. But it was kind of nice to just kind of, like, not have to worry about that piece.
Yeah.
I guess. Like, I think the prequel was a little bit of, like, here's what's to come. But it wasn't overall necessary to the book.
It's definitely gonna get spicier.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna get spicier, but I mean, this was a pretty nice introductory, and obviously we know some more stuff's coming, so.
Yes. And I'm scared.
It's gonna, yeah.
I'm scared.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be scary. Okay. So the rest of the books for last month was, sci-fi was Enclave, Devil's Creek was a horror pick, Bloodlines was our fantasy pick, and NoFear is our
spice pick, which this is a 1. It's not quite a bell pepper because we got that one scene.
Yeah.
But it's a 1 as far as spice level.
I mean, there wasn't... I mean, if you want to bring in, like, the pornography piece, I don't really consider that spicy, though.
No, because nothing was, like, shown.
And it was against her will, which is kind of icky anyways. But yeah, I mean, mostly just talking about how sexy they were, and that one kind of masturbation scene. That was about it.
Yeah.
Okay, yes. So, according to your ratings, Devil's Creek was your favorite this month.
Yeah, I stand by that.
You stand by that? Okay. According to mine, it was NoFear by half of a star. Which I think I still stand by. Bloodlines was a little too YA for me at this time.
Yeah.
So, like, this was a fun read. Didn't have too much overly spice, and I don't know. I'm not a adrenaline junkie, but I see the appeal.
Like, I kind of like that because it put her, like, them in situations that is not necessarily, like, a contemporary YA. Yeah. Like, why are they all together in one house?
Yeah. Because it kind of feels like no brother at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Yeah, okay. I stand by mine, too, so cool. We want to go over our books for next month.
Sure.
July's was... What was that?
Award-winning.
Award-winning.
And 2 extras. So,
yeah.
Our first one, I don't have a physical copy of.
Shame.
Because they're coming out with special edition.
Yeah, I was kind of waiting on that too. If I liked the book enough.
So, our first one is going to be Project Hail Mary by Andy Weir.
Weir, yeah.
Yeah. I had to make sure in my brain that was the right author.
Yes, yep. I've been seeing that name a lot, so yes. Because I started it already.
And if that book made me cry, I'm going to be mad.
Did the movie make you cry?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Moving on.
And that is our sci-fi pick.
Yes, sci-fi. This is going to be our horror pick. The Vegetarian by Han Kang. I'm going to
have to look that up because I want to make sure that we're pronouncing it right.
Han Kang, I think, is how you pronounce it.
Okay, and then our fantasy pick is Every Heart a Doorway by Shannon McGuire.
Yes, and then this is going to be our romance pick.
I think they were mixed up, but that's fine. We're going to do this one in between.
Oh, gotcha, yeah. They're not in order. I gotcha. So this is a British and series book 2. This is The Viscount Who Loved Me by Julia Quinn.
Yeah. And then we're going to do Death's Obsession, is that what it's called?
It's like Satanic Shadows, I thought.
There's one that's called Death's Obsession.
Yes. It's by the same author, I think. Leah Rivers. I mean, if we want to switch it, that's fine. It doesn't matter either way.
Regardless. And then you want to go over this one since it's one of your favorites?
Yes. So Leah Rivers is going to be another author we're meeting, along with Tate James and Alvena St. Graves. And we're doing her Midnight Message.
Yeah.
Which is, I think this is a dark romance. I assume Satanic Shadows is also a dark romance?
I think so, yeah.
Ooh, we'll be fine.
We'll be fine.
I guess.
We'll be fine.
I'm nervous a little bit. Anyways, it's a lot to cover next week, or
next month.
No,
Yeah,
we got fall next week. No, sorry. Next month.
This is gonna be a super episode for the 4th of July.
God, that's the... Oh, God, I don't know if I can do
I don't know if I could read Project Hail Mary and another book.
I'm scared now. Anyways, wish us luck. Definitely come back and see us. Until next time.
Bye.
Bye.